So I remember there was like the pot smokers and they were bad. Like I was in such a small town, you guys.
Yeah.
So I was like goody two shoes kind of and like a cheerleader. And so the cheerleaders and the dancers, they're not supposed to drink. They could get kicked out. But I did know of some of the girls that did drink and they could get in trouble or they could get kicked off the team. But then I also dated the pot smoker, but I was the goody two shoes. So it was just weird. I was like friends with everybody, but also didn't know things. I was very naive.
Yeah. That is that very much like it's such a trope, like the good girl and the bad boy, and like the cheerleader that's like the good girl cheerleader, and she doesn't drink and she doesn't smoke and she doesn't do all these things, but then she's dating like the bad boy football player. Was it like that kind of a dynamic?
And his ex, they had sex.
Yeah.
And everybody knew that because it was like very open. And they were like a couple. And I didn't ever with him. Yeah. So it was very unique. It was very weird.
What was that like for you? Like, was that like, and you don't ever have to answer anything that you don't want to answer. But just like thinking about that as a kid, being like, do you feel like there was more pressure on you to be like her? Or was it like these two caricatures of like, she was like the bad girl, like him and doing all these things. And you're like, I'm the good girl though.
That's a very deep question. That's a good question. I did feel like once I already made that I didn't swear, I didn't do this, I didn't do this. Like swearing, I remember being a big one for me. Like when I did start swearing a little bit, they're like, oh, she's swearing. They made a big deal about it. It made me feel weird.
Ugh.
Yeah. So that, I totally agree with that. It like felt weird.
Yeah.
And then also my mom did talk about sex in a certain way that I did feel like I could if I wanted to. And I didn't because I didn't want to.
Yeah, good for you.
So like it wasn't so much, I don't know, it was like my own goal.
Yeah.
Of like I wanted to be an adult, I wanted to feel safe. I didn't want to do it for a guy. And like whenever a guy was pushy, I would like push more back. Like so I don't know, it was different.
Yeah. That's a super powerful disposition for a kid. Like, especially, there's just like, man, that's moms. That's like the power of a supportive parent. Because if she was maybe some other way about sex and sexuality and didn't trust you to have that autonomy, maybe you would have felt pressured. Maybe you would have felt weird about those things. Like maybe you wouldn't have had that confidence that you did have to just be like, fuck off, like when someone was pressuring you a little bit more.